Hey babes, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Nicole, and today I'm sharing with you how to do a super easy, beginner-friendly, soft glam just in time for Valentine's Day. Babes, I already know that around Valentine's Day or Valentine's Day itself, it is the perfect time for a little date night. So today's makeup look is inspired by a super easy, soft, smoky eye look that is perfect for date night. I've actually done it for a few of my date nights. And on top of that, it is Valentine's Day themed. As you can tell by the makeup look, we got a lot of blush going on, we got a lot of the pinks going on. I do want to emphasize that this makeup routine is beginner friendly, so if you don't know what you're doing with a makeup brush and you want a look that's going to give for Valentine's Day, keep watching because we're about to get started with today's video. So starting off with clean skin, I've already prepped my face so it's moisturized and hydrated. I love washing my face with this cleanser. It's Chef's Kiss. I have sensitive skin, so I need something that isn't going to be too harsh on my skin. And then I also love going in with this moisturizer. I was just recently introduced to Peach and Lily, and ever since I have never gone back. I am a Peach and Lily girly, so take my advice and get you some Peach and Lily. So first we're going to be going in with some primer. Today I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is the one that has 4% niacinamide in it. Now y'all, I did get the baby version of this one just because we were balling on a budget just a little bit. But I also thought, like, why not get the smaller version? I'm going to be traveling soon, so I want to see how much of this product is actually in here. And I've already done my face probably like 4 or 5 times with this, and we still got halfway to go. And then we're just going to apply a good amount to the face. Now babes, you let me know in the comments, if you use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, do you use the bluish green one or do you use the pink one? I used to use the blue one all the time, but ever since I got switched onto the pink one, I've been using this one a lot more. And maybe it's just like a placebo effect, or I don't know what's going on, but I do feel like my skin, it's been skinning a lot more since I've been using the pink one. So then after putting on the primer, we're gonna let this sit for a little bit because you want your skin to be tacky. So give me about 5 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, and we're back. So you might be asking, how do you know when your primer is ready? Good question. You want your primer to be tacky. So when it's looking like this, you want your primer to have a little grip to it. Like, can your primer do this? If not, you're not using the right primer. Get the Power Grip Primer. Don't say I never tried to help you. Now for this makeup look, okay, because y'all are gonna hate me. I know y'all are gonna hate me because you're gonna be like, babes, do you do your eyebrows? I do not do my eyebrows. If you were looking for a tutorial on eyebrows, you've come to the wrong place. Truthfully, I was blessed with naturally thick eyebrows. So I honestly, besides getting them done every 2-3 weeks, like going to get them threaded, I don't add any product to my eyebrows. Everything else I do, the eyebrows, I don't do. I am going in with a little spoolie and we're just going to brush up the eyebrows just so that it has a little bit of shape. You don't want your eyebrows to be throwing up gang signs while you got a full face of makeup on. Like, babes, you look crazy, all right? Go ahead and pack it up. Now, so once we've done eyebrows, now it is time to do our eyes. I always like to do eyes first because thing is with eyes is that, for me at least, I'm more prone to mess up my eyeshadow. And so if you do that first, then you can go and like take it off. You go do a full face of makeup, you already do your foundation, your concealer, your blush, and then you try to remove some eyeshadow. Like I mentioned in the beginning, this video is beginner friendly. Why? Because your girl yourself is a beginner. I really give it to the girlies that can do, you know, a whole bunch of stuff with their face. I got about 5 looks and this is one of them. Now hopefully as I get better, we'll have more than 5 looks, maybe 6 by the end of this year. We're aiming for 6, but for now we only got 5. So let's get started with this eye look. So you are going to need these 2 products. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. Now I got these 2 in 2 different shades. I got a brown shade, which is called Whiskey, and then I got a black shade, which is called Smoke. We're going to zoom this in just a little bit so that we can see our eyes. Oh my gosh, hello.
We are going to be taking the brown eye pencil and we're going to apply this on the outer parts of our eye, just making sure to pack on a lot. And then with a small but densely packed eye brush, we are going to just blend this out, making sure to go in light motions. It doesn't really matter how much you're blending it out, but just making sure not to blend too far into the crease or the fronter part of the eye.
See, didn't I tell you that was super easy? Okay, so now that we have this done, there's 2 different ways that you can go about it, because if I was just doing like a natural date night look, I would automatically go into doing the black part, which is like the water lining and things of that nature. But because we are doing a little glam for Valentine's Day, we're gonna give it a little bit more oomph, all right? So stay with me.
Now babe, starting off with the Pure Luxury Light Reflecting Cheek and Eye Palette 1 and grabbing a small densely packed eyeshadow brush, I'm going to tap a little onto my brush and apply that rosy pinkish shade that we just saw to my eye. Making sure just to stay within the inner corner of my eye and applying the same amount to the other eye. And then once done with all of that, I'm going to go back in with that brown eye pencil that we used before just to add a little bit more dimension to this look while also helping to blend the two colors together. Since they're so different, you want to make sure that the blend is like really perfect with this. Now once we've done that, I'm then going to go in with this golden shimmer shade, and using the same brush that we used for the first shade, I'm simply just gonna flip that around. Okay, we're gonna flip it to the back and then pack on this shimmer. Y'all, this shimmer shade or this golden shade is everything. I'm obsessed with this whole look and how this shade itself just ties it all together. Like, you can't tell me that this doesn't eat down. Now using the black eye pencil, I'm not gonna lie, this is where it's about to get a little scary, so stay with me. All right, stay with me. We are going to be going in and tracing out our waterline on the bottom of our eye, as well as adding like a thin layer on the top. Not so much of the waterline, but just kind of just adding a little eyeliner to make our eyes pop on the top. Now with this, you don't have to be too perfect, so that is great because we will be smudging it out with this brush to add more of a sexy, more sultry feel to this look. So just remember to take your time and to blend everything out.
One trick that really helps, because I'm trying to film for you guys and so it's a little bit harder for me to do this on camera, you take your eye, hold it down like this and go in like that. So I'm gonna go do that for this eye because trying to do this eye to show you guys, almost stabbed myself a few times. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. So I had to fix up this eye just a little bit, but you're also going to want to create a little bit of a wing. So the best way to go about doing that is holding this eye like this, closing it and going in like so. That is so easy to do, and especially with this pencil because it's so creamy and it's really forgiving. So if you mess up, you can easily just wipe it away, but you want to do it before it dries. And then obviously we're just gonna be doing a lot of blending. I'd say with this look, it's all about blending because you're doing brown, black, and pink, and if you don't blend it, it's gonna look like a whole bunch of just mess on your face. So then I'm just gonna go in with a little paper towel. We're gonna clean up this edge right here. Like, y'all, it looks so good. It looks so good already. Going to then touch up just the black eyeliner with the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner. Now I will say, liquid liner, it will ruin your whole day if you mess up.
So with the liquid eyeliner, I like to kind of just use this to go in and really get into the nook and crannies of like the inner parts of my eye. So just make sure to take your time, and this is really just to help perfect the look.
Okay, so now that we are done with the eyeshadow, finally, we are going to be going into my favorite thing, which is mascara. Y'all, I'm a mascara girly, thick and through. Love me some mascara. We'll be using this mascara from L'Oreal Paris. This is the Paradise Big Deal mascara. Now with the mascara, I'm going to coat not only the front, but also the back of the lash to really make my eyelashes pop. And look how much of a difference that is in between this eye and this eye. Hello. Hello. Well, I am eating this look up already. Now we're going to get into the base, the foundation. All right. Today, this is sponsored by, no, for real, it's not sponsored. Today we are going to be using one of the new foundations from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I feel like a lot of the products that I'm using today is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. What is that telling you? Okay, keep up, keep up. They've sent me not one, not two, but 5 of their new foundations. And the one that we are using today is in the shade 4N. We're gonna go in with a puffer. Y'all, one of my biggest tips is to go in with your foundation with a little puffer. Look how seamless that is. Now we're just gonna go in with concealer. Today I'm using this one from Nars in the shade Chestnut. We're gonna be going in with a clean brush that we use for the eyeshadow, not for underneath our eyes. And I'm just going to apply a little bit right underneath the eye. Y'all, I absolutely love this concealer because it does exactly what it's supposed to do, conceal. Now after doing concealer, we're just gonna let that sit, and then we are going to go in with blush. Today I'm using this liquid blush from e.l.f. This is in the shade Cheeky Lychee. Now with this blush, it's similar to like the Rare Beauty blush. A little goes a long way. I know a lot of us, we got a little bit of blush blindness. Okay, so we're just gonna start with a little bit right here. I say a little bit as I add a whole bunch. And then we are going to blend this out before it dries down. Next step is completely optional. I love to do it because I love my nose to have like more of a snatched look. But I know some people, they be like, you're doing the most, so you don't have to do this next part. I'm just going to grab a little bit of bronzer. And this is the Maneater bronzer by Tarte in the shade After Dark. And then I'm going to grab a little brush like this. I actually don't know where I got this brush from. I think this is It Cosmetics. I know that one of the reasons why I like this brush is that it's double-sided, and I use this brush specifically for my nose. Like, this is my nose brush, but I don't know where I got it. So if I figure it out, it'll be in the description box below. Just apply a little bit, dust it off so that it's not too harsh, and then we are going to kind of just like map out or shape our nose. And then another step that you can do if you're wearing your hair slicked back like I am is I like to go in and put a little bit of bronzer right here on my temples, just to add some color and dimension back into my face. Because sometimes when you are putting foundation on, it makes your whole face kind of like the same color. And in reality, when you look at a face, faces have shape, they dimension, and adding bronzer back into like these parts of your face allows those natural shadows to kind of look, which is why people, you know, sometimes prefer contouring with a cooler shade. Me personally, I just like bronzer. Okay, I'm a bronzer girly. Now that we've done all of these steps, we are going to go in with a setting mist. We're not done yet, but I like to set my face with all of the cream products before we go in with the powder products, just because powder can be very dehydrating to the skin sometimes. And I don't know, I just like for my makeup to be melted before we go in with the powder. Setting spray in question is Miss Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I love this setting spray. I don't know what I was doing with my makeup before I was using this, but I'm pretty sure it was looking a hot mess before I started using this. So if you're not using this, I'm honestly running out. Like, look how much we have left. But okay, once I've sprayed all of that, we're now going to let it dry. Give me 1 second. Okay, and we are done with the drying. Now we are almost done with our makeup. To set our face today, we are going to be going in with the Revolution baking powder. This is in the shade Rose. I already poured some into this cap. We're gonna take our little powder puff and we are going to put a little light coat right here underneath the eye. Oh, look at that, the pink. I feel like it's not Valentine's Day if everything isn't decked out in pink. Which brings me to another thing. I was talking to my sister about this. Why did we somehow all decide that Valentine's Day is red and pink? In my opinion, and let me know in the comments if you want to sign the petition that I'm making up in my brain, Valentine's Day should be pale pink and maroon. Like, that color combo eats so much better than the red and pink, in my opinion. We're gonna let this sit underneath our eyes all time. Am I wrong if I just want to walk out with it looking like this? 1 like on this video and I'll do it. 1 like. 1 like. And then as we let this sit, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. Okay, we must stay focused. We must stay focused. We are going to go in and touch up our blush. Now, like I said, this is a Valentine's Day look, so we're going crazy with the blush. I got the NYX Buttermelt blush. This is one of the most pigmented blushes on the market. This is in the shade Better Than Before. It's more like a maroon shade, which I felt like will look really good with the eyeshadow. Using the same brush that we used for the liquid blush, we're going to grab a little bit. I like to dust off a little in the front of this little container, just because I don't want like too much. I don't want it to look blotchy. We're going to apply a little right here. And then I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty, I believe, yes, this is the Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. And we're just gonna go in right here with that. Kind of just giving the blush more dimension, so it's not just like a pale pink or the maroon. Like, babes, our blush has dimension. Going in, oh my gosh. We're gonna go back in, and now we're just going to dust off this bake. And that is how the face is looking. We're almost done. We are almost done. Last but not least, we're going in with a little lip combo. So first things first is we're gonna remove any product that is lingering on our lips. Perfect. You kind of want your lips to be a little bit drier, just so that the lip pencil can go on a little bit smoother. Today I'm using the NYX Professional Lip Pencil in the shade Espresso. And we're just going to line our lips. Then after lining our lips, we're going to be going in with another product from who? Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their Lip Velvet in the shade Hush Rose. This is like the perfect pink. I love this shade. And we're going to put it on the parts where the brown doesn't really touch. Somebody in the chat is about to hate me because y'all are thinking like, oh, she's done. No, I'm a gloss girly, so we're not leaving this matte. Sorry about it. I'm going in with this $1.99 lip butter. This is from the beauty supply, so if you know, you know. And babes, this is the final look. I love the results, and I hope that you do too. There's so many different ways that you can go about kind of making this look your own, but this is my little Valentine's Day soft beat makeup glam. I hope that you love chit-chatting with me. I hope that you all have an amazing Valentine's Day, whether that be sharing it with a loved one or showing yourself some self-care. And that is pretty much it. I'll see you babes next week. Bye. I'm not gonna lie, I think I ate down with this look. Oh my gosh.